All right, welcome back. It's good to be here with you. I am really looking forward to this video. It's been quite a week, and God has really been demonstrating how this big energy I've been talking about. Um, it's a time to reap what you sow. And I have been sowing intentions of abundance and wealth and riches. As I said in this video or in this channel a few videos back, I started a new job in April in roofing, which is it can be a very lucrative market, also very challenging. But I decided God was calling me to it. Well, I tuned in and God was calling me to it. And I trusted his guidance and have been putting in consistent work. And this is how reality works, right? You get what you consistently work towards. And this month, um, really this last week, but especially this month, just sales out um, way beyond what I expected. And I can feel God's hand in it. I can feel the blessing. Um, I share this very humbly because as a new salesperson, I have been learning so much, and yet I'm really just humbled by how God is providing so richly. Just honoring my choice to provide for my family, to provide abundance for my life, to grow it for His purposes. Um, and I want to share a little bit about this process because it's really just about, choosing something in your heart and aligning to peace the whole way, trusting God the whole way. And that's what I've been doing. Just working through, as I, said, there was a time at the beginning, my first month where I was like very seriously considered quitting, which I knew in my heart that of course God wouldn't have invited me to do this but it was really huge challenges. It was a day where the heat was just out of this world, and I was, kind of out of it, overwhelmed by knocking doors and almost, got into an accident. And I was just like, oh, I'm clearly overwhelmed and I'm not so sure about this. And did a lot of praying. God said, keep going. And of course, shortly after that was my breakthrough where I started getting my first sales, started having some real breakthrough experiences. There's just so much to learn in an industry like this, but I've found so much joy in learning and growing in my knowledge in this area. And now I just really love meeting customers. And I humbly will say that God has presented a lot of opportunities. I feel like we're like so many things of like God sent me to that person. God provided this opportunity. And I'll share a little more. I, everyone's going to have their own unique process about how they manifest, but it's about cultivating a good feeling at the core. And for me, it's been a series of things. It's been, in June, Deanna and I were guided to go on some really fun trips. I was like, well, God's telling us to do this, and it was a way of manifesting abundance by experiencing the abundance that wanted to come through me. And, I admit I'll watch Reiki videos that are about attuning to abundance so I can actively attune my vibration to that. But ultimately, it's just been about doing God's will and loving the company, loving what's in front of me, and and really just trusting God through the whole process. And of course, I've been making choices to create opportunities for myself that align with abundance. And that's, sales and commission. They are abundant opportunities because you're telling God, you're giving God an opportunity to give you unlimited wealth because you're saying, I trust you. And I'm gonna, be open to your abundance showering upon me through this job by just showing up and loving the people you send me. So, whatever your desire is in your heart, God put it there and it's meant to be fulfilled. And allow yourself to envision like what would that space look like to be filled. That's what brought me to sales. I realized that the life I desired, sales is has that abundant nature in it to, and also that both the service, I like serving people. I like learning about products and sharing that and connecting with people around things that are going to improve their life. And that reciprocal relationship of being richly blessed by sharing my gift. And there's this beautiful flow in sales. And so I've manifested this pathway that's very fulfilling and envision for you, like, and you want to make sure you include all pieces of it, the wealth vibration you want to hold, the type of um, environment and interaction you want to be a part of. All of my inner work is present. I mean, this company is such a good company. So it's such a good heart at its core, and that's a core value for me too. I'm not. I like for me to make money, a company has to have heart. That's the first and foremost thing for me, and I found that in this company. Total Exteriors is a really like love driven business. They want to do the right thing, and so make sure, yeah, you can write a love list for your job or your home or whatever it is that you are manifesting, your of course perfect partner. Um, it does start, manifestation does start with that visualizing, um, feeling also in that process, feeling what it feels like to have what you desire and allowing yourself to be in that good feeling to really just um, swim in it, be in it, like let it fill you, let it just hug your whole being. That's you knowing that um, you're not separate from your desires, you're always one with them and you're worthy of them. So it's also about, some of the, it's about the inner work too. You know, when you feel into your dream, what is it that comes up that you feel like you can't have it and you want to heal those thoughts? You are worthy. God does love you and does support you, and it is possible. Anything that comes up that maybe would tell you otherwise, you want to heal that because God made you to have all your dreams come true. So, yeah, I just wanted to share all of this, and I'm just I know that this time we've come into a time where life wants to bless you, life wants to enrich you, life wants to fill you with your dreams. And it might involve you taking a courageous step forward. It might involve you being honest about what you really desire and going for it. Um, Trusting that you're worthy and that this is what life is for. And it does mean loving yourself through the challenges. Having great things comes at a price, but the price is worth it always. And when you have the healing work at the core, it becomes very easy. And this is why, Jeff H. Slia and the Twin Flames Universe community teach inner work at the core, because when you have peace as your set point and your primary vibration, you realize that you never want to compromise. You want to actually keep peace as the focus and the core always when manifesting your dreams, because God would never have you have to sacrifice your peace to get your what you desire. So know that you can enjoy the process even through the challenges. I can say I have loved how God has shaped me, and it's been beautiful to bring God into those spaces. And that's essentially what the inner work and the mirror work does. Is when those challenges come up, you just bring love there. You bring whatever message of love. I can do this. God is with me. I am supported. Um, it can be, however you choose it to be. You can say, I choose for my journey to be easy and fun. And it will be. Even when things get hard, if that's your choice, you will find the ease and the fun through those as well, through the challenges as well. So I bless you so much on your journey. Thank you for watching, and know that you are worthy of your dreams. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.